again, everybody. This is just a quick little update of the F-86H second Sabre I'm building. Just want to kind of give you some of the results that I've been doing on this project. Normally, I did have a setback here, and normally I would keep all my parts on the tree, the sprues, when I'm prepping paint and things of that nature, as you can see here. What I came across though was one of the items that I was looking for seems to have either disappeared or was never originally on the tree. After all this time, I don't know which is which, but just kind of looking at what I've been doing is you can see the parts that I've painted. What's left behind after I take it off is the kind of negative version of it. If I can point out, this part right here is the part that I'm missing. As you can see, it's still gray with the primer I put on it, and that part is over here. If you look on the instructions, yeah, right there, that's the part that I was looking for. So evidently it got misplaced somewhere in the Bermuda Triangle. So what I ended up doing is, let me set my camera up on a tripod and I'll show you what kind of a resolution I had on replacing that part with something I had in my stash of miscellaneous plastic parts. So I'll be back shortly. Okay, welcome back. Like I said in my previous video, I need to find another part for my piece that I was missing, and I'll show you what I actually came up with for a solution. I have a whole bunch of these that I've saved from my workplace. See if I can get this in focus here. But this is almost an exact replication of the part that I need, and it actually came off of a oxygen tank. Let me turn around here. That I have at work, and I have probably a couple dozen of these just for backups in case I need them. And this is one instance where I needed a part. So it has the beveled edges just like the original part had, and so like I said, this came off of an oxygen tank from my workplace. As you can see here, I actually cut part of that top piece off to square it up a little bit, and I basically just went ahead and glued it in place, and it seems to be a good fit. If I take the other half and kind of dry fit it in there, let's see what we can do here. Let's see here. Fumble my hands here a little bit. Let's see here. Well, I may have to kind of trim it up, but you kind of get the idea that once I get everything set and glued in there, it should work out just fine and cover that empty space there. So that was my remedy as far as replacing that one part. Well, here we are in the back of the room here where I do some my lighting work. I have kind of set up here. You see I got my board right here where I do some of my testing before I actually put it in the model. I am using a universal power adapter that goes from 3 volts up to 9 volts that I have plugged here in my surge suppressor. Right now it's in the 9 volt setting as we speak. But what we have here displayed on my cutting pad here are a couple of options. What I'd like to do with this F-86H Sabre that I'm working on is, even though it's a 1/72 scale, trying to figure out a way of to light the Sabre up. Basically, I like to light two things up, which is possibly the jet engine and maybe inside the small cockpit area. As you can see right here, I don't know if that's in focus or not, but that is the actual size of the jet engine. You can see it's got small circumference on one end, and back by the turbine engine here, it expands out a little bit. So I've been toying with the idea of a couple of options, like I said. Basically, what I have set here is what I ordered from Tenant Controls a few months back. This was originally for the Batmobile that I was going to light up, but the way my mind works, I said, well, maybe I could use it for something else as well. It actually has 5 lead wires that are active on the circuit board. We have leads 1, 2, and 3 that actually are chaser lights that were originally for the bat beacon, but I thought maybe that'd be a cool idea to maybe use that chaser lights as maybe inside the jet engine, because they're SMDs and they're red, and they kind of alternate between the 3 SMDs, so it's not a set pattern. So that was one idea to put into the engine. The other one I had an idea for is this guy here. It's a I don't know if you can see that or not in the camera, but it's a pre-wired, pre-resistor wired 3mm white LED light. So that's the second option. And the third option is I actually have a 5mm. Let me see if I can get this in focus here too as well. But this is also a 5mm, just a standard LED. I do have a 470 ohm resistor attached to it, so I don't burn out the LED. And maybe that was a possibility for the engine as well. So without further ado, let's give it a shot. I'm going to kind of show you what I had in mind, and go ahead and turn the power on here, and we'll see what it looks like. So basically, here's the oops, almost lost it. Here's the jet engine that goes to the back of the Sabre jet. We'll go with this one here first. It's just a 3mm LED pre-wired light. As you can see, it actually fits inside the jet engine itself. So you can see right here, it emits a pretty good light there. I may, if I go with this option, I may go with like a transparent color that I might paint the LED to represent like a bluish, yellowish, like it was, for an afterburner effect. So that's the one idea I had, because it fits in there pretty good. Alright. Second option here is actually, if I got this kind of short circuit, but it's a 5mm, and actually kind of goes in here and no farther. But it kind of gives a nice, sorry, it's kind of short circuit because I got it on the breadboard here. But that's actually a flickering LED. Excuse me, I just remembered. It's a flickering 5mm LED light there. So that's my second kind of option as we speak. And then, of course, the third one is the 3 chaser lights. Now, Ralph, this is actually, like I said, from Tenant Controls, from Ralph. Did a good job on this. All I gotta do is kind of put on the switch, and as you can see, we have 3 chaser lights going. Now these are the SMDs, so basically what I do is I just kind of slide them in there, like so. And it kind of give a start of like a ramp up of the turbine engines. So I think that was a pretty cool effect. So I'm going to basically debate between the 3 of them and see what I come up with. But I just want to share that with you of some of my lighting ideas for the Sabre jet. Alright. Well, until then, we'll catch you later on the next update where I'll have some more to show you. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye.